And now, for the first bout of the evening. This is a non-title fight. Super lightweight, 6 rounds, 3 minutes of each round. And coming up first on stage to the blue corner, all the way from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, Iddy mkwera.
Well, I think any moment now that he should be walking on. And maybe later on we'll be getting the details of the officials of this fight as well, as they come on to the ring now. But here is Iddy mkwera. We'll allow him to walk on with his theme music as well.
Coming on to the ring, to the red corner, Nicolas mwangi.
Well, I think Jay, the promoter, has brought his boxer now onto the ring, and Iddy mkwera is in the blue corner with Nicolas mwangi fighting off the red corner. They'll be taking the instructions from the referee on exactly what they need to do and what they don't need to do. Francis Orlando will be the referee for this fight. So we'll just wait again for the ring announcements on who is going to be where. And I'll take you back again to the ring announcer just for that, so that we can have the protocol done.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first bout of the Fight Night 2 Super Lightweight 9 title fight. 6 rounds of 3 minutes each. And the referee for this bout is Francis Orlando. The first judge is George Athman, who is the former Kenya professional lightweight champion. Second judge is Daniel Otieno, and third judge is Lynette Onam. The supervisor is Franklin Mbenzi, and timekeeper is Martin Ndari. And now introducing in the blue corner, weighing in at 63.5 kgs, 29 years of age, former IBA Intercontinental title contender, started his professional career in the year 2013 with a record of 8 wins, 5 by KO, 2 losses, and 1 draw. Iddy mkwera! Now introducing in the red corner, 30 years of age, training at the Round 10 Gymnasium in Dubai, with a record of 5 wins, 3 by KO, 2 losses, and 0 draws, Nicolas mwangi!
Well, the protocol's done inside the ring by the ring announcer, and then now the referee giving instructions.
At all times, protect yourself at all times. Hit gloves.
Well, you heard the referee saying very nicely, obey the rules at all times, protect yourself at all times, and play it clean at all times. So we are in for the first fight of the evening, a 6-round super lightweight title between Kenya's Nicolas Mwangi and Tanzania's Iddy Mkwera. They both weighed in at 63.5 kgs, but the records are very impressive on the Tanzanian side with 8 fights and 5 KOs, 8 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss with 5 KOs. On the Kenyan side, Mwangi with 5 wins, 2 draws and 3 KOs. So that's a very impressive record, putting in the 2 boxers. The Kenyan, the slightly older of the 2. And well, Mwangi starting off from the red corner. There's Tokia of the 2, the shorter of the 2 as well. Mkwera with his back to us at the moment, Mwangi on the left. Now, you do know that Tokia boxers do pack a very heavy punch as well, but this will be dependent on whether Mkwera himself can use the longer reach, because as a taller boxer, he's got a longer reach as well, and he's got to stay away and try and get the points from the face on the other side. Mwangi arguably wanting to move in. You'll have to watch out on whether Mkwera can spoil his rhythm, because who punches first normally messes up the rhythm of the other. Well, Mwangi with a good left. Mkwera trying to get Mwangi onto the ropes. That's a right and a left that catch Mwangi, catch Mkwera. But it's squarely as well. But I think the first round is usually spent as well, you know, just sizing one another up and knowing the weaknesses to use. The one thing we know, John, is that Mkwera is taller than Mwangi. But that's neither an advantage nor is it a disadvantage.
Well, Bernard, I wouldn't say that he's taller. When I look at them, they're almost the same size. He has a slight edge when it comes to reach.
Well, another left catches Mkwera on the left side of the face, and right again from Mwangi. And he wanted to combine it with another right. Well, he's starting with the right every time he's punching, and it's the heavier of the 2 punches. Mkwera wants to score the points. Mwangi is going for the bigger of the punches. And he's not backing out of the fight. He's taking the fight to Mkwera. I told you that Mkwera would probably use height as his advantage to keep the distance and try and score the points. But this doesn't look like a points fight, John.
No, it doesn't, because you can see all the time Mwangi is scoring with a very neat overhand right. Anytime Mkwera, you can see another overhand right.
Well, he's following up his punches as well. That's one thing we must say. It's a 1-2, 1-2 all the time. He's not just doing one. And when he does just one, it's a heavy one, and he looks for an opportunity to land another one as well. Mkwera on the other side, now he's trying to reckon the points just using that left jab.
If he can use that jab and move around, you know, he can use the footwork, get away from danger, then he can do better. But you can see the Kenyan boxer is the aggressor and he's throwing heavier punches.
I think he's thrown the heavier punches in this round, but Mkwera, I think, has realized he's not going to go in to try and fight here, but to try and get the points out of this one. I think that's a smarter thing for him to do.
No,
otherwise,
Banda, you see, Mkwera must realize that Mwangi has the heavier punches. So what he should be doing is move around a bit, jab, and don't be static.
That's what he's doing at the moment. He's jumping with the left just to mess up Mwangi's move, but Mwangi is landing the heavier of the punches now. A big exchange. Mkwera equally trying to land the punches, and now he's got Mwangi onto the neutral corner and punching almost at will here. Well, Mwangi ducks out of it just on time. Oh, Mwangi again catches Mkwera with the heavier of the punches. This is a trade of punches probably in equal measure in this half.
Yeah.
Initially for Mwangi, and then in the middle of it, Mkwera comes up and takes up a little bit of those heavy punches. And then lastly, I think it's equally the way they traded the punches here.
It is Bernard. It is Bernard. Although I would say Mwangi had the better of the exchanges in the first round. He was throwing the heavier punches. Mkwera came into the picture towards the last minute. Yeah.
Mkwera doesn't look as fast as Mwangi, but when you can see he's waiting for the sucker punch. The right is not coming out, but he's waiting, and that wait is the one that Mwangi is using. Then to try and move in as fast as he can with a flurry of punches to confuse Mkwera's move as well.
Yeah. So if Mkwera, I'm sure now he's going to start the second round at a fast pace, because he knows his opponent has got the heavier punches, so he'd like to slow him down a bit.
Well, Mkwera's gum shield is red in color. Don't let it confuse you for anything else that is coming out of his mouth. At first you would wonder whether there is blood coming out of it. It's not. It's just that his gum shield is red. Mwangi has got a white gum shield. But Mwangi is the stockier of the two. Started very well in looking for the heavier punches. You must know that the punches that score are the ones that go to the face. The others are just meant to weaken the opponent. Yeah. And Mwangi has done a good job at that. Second round. And how do you think Mwangi should approach this one? How do you think Mkwera should approach this one?
Well, Mkwera, like I said earlier on, he should use his footwork more. Jab, jab, right, and then move back. For Mwangi, he's the shorter. He has to maintain his work rate, you see.
Well, I think Mkwera has realized that he's got to jump fast. When he jumps fast, Mwangi can't organize his punches on time. I think in the first few seconds that has confused Mwangi a bit, so that now he's got to come back and try and adopt a new style. You can see that the punches are not coming as fast as they were coming in the first round, but Mkwera as well knows that he needs to score the points if he wants to take a bout like this one.
And the other thing, Bernard, if you have noticed, none of them is hitting the body. They're just concentrating on the head.
At the moment, I think both of them are looking for a punch that might be able to floor the opponent. Mkwera but being urged by his corner, and Mwangi as well. Oh, got his punch almost caught in the ring here. He tries a 1-2-3 combination that for some reason makes Mkwera buckle a bit. Huddle here, trying to look for the sucker punch, which is not coming in. Both of them looking for an uppercut. Mwangi's punches are landing. Mkwera's are missing, but if they did land, they would also cause some massive blows as well. Mkwera now out. The fans reacting to what has been going on the ring at the moment.
The fans are saying, ooh, ooh, kill, kill, kill. You know,
that's a normal call by fans, you know.
Those are sadists. I call them sadists, Bernard.
No, they're just fans.
Yeah,
they are saying, let's finish this now. No point in waiting so far. Mkwera has adopted a very good stance in wanting to keep Mwangi away with just the left jab. He wants to keep it out, but he's not throwing it as much. Mwangi is sending the heavier 1-2-3s that have made Mkwera buckle. That's another 1-2-3 again. Ducks out and lands a very heavy right and a second right, a left now. Mkwera just manages to put in one as Mwangi then moves back.
Now you can see, Bernard, Mwangi is scoring with the right punch all the time.
And a heavy punch.
And you can see the left punch is down of Mkwera's punch. So
he ducks out and then comes up. Now he's being told, keep your chin up, keep your chin up.
Yeah.
That's that rule of boxing that says, don't keep it down, keep it up. Now Mkwera does a double jab, double left, but then he doesn't come back on time to put his guard up. A good right left from Mkwera, but every time that he gets a punch coming from Mwangi, he buckles a bit. He doesn't pack the heavier of the punches.
No.
He seems like it's just, smearing his punches onto Mwangi, but Mwangi has got the stockier of the punches.
Exactly. Mkwera, we can say, doesn't have strong punches, and that is why.
Well, now Mkwera has put him on the ropes here. Oh, the referee has stopped the fight. Referee stops the fight. Mwangi doesn't understand why, but Mr. Orlando has stopped the fight.
Why?
Well, Mr. Orlando stops this fight. Mwangi doesn't understand why.
But why?
The fans don't understand why as well.
Yeah.
I think he was just on the ropes and he was soaking in the punches.
No.
Mwangi feels that this is not right. He's wondering what has gone on. Here it is again. The punches that were coming. That left missed. The right didn't get there as well. The left didn't get there as well. But then he had him on the ropes. None of those punches has actually landed. The guard was up.
Come on, Orlando.
The referee stops the fight.
This is professional boxing. This is professional boxing. Huh?
Well, Mwangi does not agree to this.
No, even if it's
He's very unhappy with it. I don't understand why it stopped, Nene, because
there was
for one,
no reason. There's
none
no
of
reason
those
at
punches got to him.
No.
The guard was up, and none of those punches got there.
And we cannot say he was punch drunk, you see, and he has not been knocked down. You see, unless he was knocked down 4 to 5 times.
He has not been knocked down.
Yes.
There has been no countdown as yet. Mwangi is unhappy with that decision. It's an unpopular decision by the referee.
No.
And Mwangi is walking off the ring. His corner men are urging him to remain in the ring for the announcement of the winner. Mwangi quite unhappy with this one. Mkwera, here it is again. That right did catch Mwangi this time round. He ducked out. A left that missed, a right that didn't get there as well. None of those punches has landed, except maybe the one left that could have been going there. And that's why Mr. Orlando stopped the fight. But from the other angle, you know that those were hitting the guard. The one getting in to score any points there, John.
That's it, and that is why you can see the Kenyan boxer is angry.
He's protesting that decision.
Yeah,
totally.
you see? And then now, Bernard, you see, this is where the referees make a mistake. You know, the amount of time.
Let's hear it from the ring announcer.
Yeah.
In the first bout of the evening, super lightweight non-title fight, and the winner by way of technical knockout, all the way from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, Iddy.
Well, a very unpopular decision, I must tell you, here at the Kenyatta International Convention Center. It doesn't go to the 6 rounds that was expected. But the winner in the super lightweight, Iddy mkwera of Tanzania, in the non-title fight. Well, we'll be waiting for the second fight coming up after this one.